Hi guys, Paul from Warrior Tactical Systems here. I want to talk to you about training knives, another essential training tool that you need. This is what we've had for years, these type of rubber training knives that bend. These aren't bad. You can go to the body fairly hard. They still kind of hurt when you get popped with them. The only issue is you got to watch the eyes. If you have a mask that, say a cage, which is what I used for many years, these will come through that cage so you can still get the eye. And even when you're sparring, like hand sparring or something like that, somebody dips down to the legs, sometimes you can end up with a knife in the eye. I had a training knife in the eye one time. It was not pleasant. It caused some pretty good damage in there. So these are okay, but I think there's some better options. This is a knife that's stiff plastic. It's harder than the other one. And same weaknesses here. You can use it for certain things. This isn't as good to thrust with because it doesn't give. And it's a small tip, so it's more likely to cause some type of injury. It's good for certain things, but it has very limited uses. If you're talking about going with aggression and really working that, which you do need to do, a knife attack isn't standing there with the knife held out. People are coming in hard and fast, slashing and moving. You need foam. This is a nice rounded edge. So even if it were to get through a cage, it's unlikely to cause a whole lot of damage. It's still better to wear, a mask that has good coverage. But you can really go hard with this, and they're going to feel an impact like maybe they're being hit, but it's very unlikely to cause damage. So I highly recommend these foam type mat trainers if you're going to doing that aggressive type of training, and again, you should. Another type of knife you want to have is a metal knife of some sort. Okay, this is a dulled out metal knife, and this is a very handy training tool because now you have the leverage to work off of. If you're sparring, if you're working just disarms in a drill, if you're on the ground sparring around, you want to try to get a hold of this knife and disarm, that sort of thing, which there is a place for that, a time and a place. These metal type of trainers are great, but we don't carry this around in this manner most of the time. So that's where the folders come in, or a knife that's got a sheath or a purpose-built case. So say for my TDI, I have a case here that's made for my TDI trainer. And again, this is a metal dull trainer. Having that case allows me to work my accessing skills just like I would in a self-defense encounter. Same way it goes for your folding knives. If you're looking at, say, a Fox Karambit here, having this trainer that's dulled out, allows me to work my accessing without having to worry about cutting myself or cutting a partner, depending on the situation. These are not made, again, for impact. If I'm working in a clinch, we're getting wrestled around, that's a good opportunity for me to work my accessing. But once I get this knife out, I can't be nailing my partner with it. We kind of reset, start over, throw the knife down, access another weapon, whatever it might be. But it's great for accessing. Same way goes for a straight trainer. Again, you got the clip on it here, and it opens just like a regular trainer, whether you're using inertia or your thumb. But having that dulled out, purpose-built training knife is essential, especially with folders if you carry a folder. Okay? Now, a cheap way to make one of those, you can actually make your own. This is a $3, $4 Walmart knife, and what I did with this, just take a grinder to it. Okay, so I've dulled it out so I don't have to worry about cutting myself with it. And you can still work your opens, your techniques, whatever they may be, with that. It's a little bit thinner blade than the purpose-built trainers, so again, don't be impacting your partner with it. And really, those metal trainers in general, you don't want to be hitting your partner too hard with them anyway, because they can cause damage. But again, guys, that's an essential tool, a good training knife in whatever you normally carry. If you carry a folder, get one as similar as possible. You can even buy the folder, depending on how expensive it is, and dull it out, or look for a purpose-built trainer that has similar attributes.